We are back, baby! Let's go! One Piece chapter 1062. We are finally back. Finally, man. Like every time there is a break week, I feel so lost. I just don't know what to do with my life. Like One Piece is real. One Piece is live. But guys, at least we are back. Hope you guys have been well. Let's just get into it straight away. Guys, Adventure in the Land of the Science. The title alone makes me excited on the start of the chapter, on the start of the arc, because every time the Straw Hats step foot into the new island, start a new arc, they get to explore the island itself. I think that's what makes the start of every arc really good. Just that sense of adventure. The world of One Piece gets expanded. We get to see more of the world of One Piece. So excited with this chapter, guys. Chapter's story, we got the continuation of Jeremiah 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage. Basically, this is just showing us the chocolate town on Cacao Island. There's really nothing to discuss here. I'm not really seeing anything here, but I'm assuming this is just the aftermath of the Jeremiah 66 trying to escape the island, Whole Cake Island. So I'm assuming that their cover story will be finished very soon. So straight to the chapter, guys. So this chapter is separated into 1, 2, and 3 sections. First is the remaining Straw Hats that was saved by Dr. Vegapunk, Luffy, Chopper, Jinbei, and Bonnie exploring Egghead Island currently, and the return of our boy Rob, Lucci, and the CP0 Cipher Pol. Ages, guys. So as the previous chapter was revealed that Dr. Vegapunk was a female figure. So we get some excited reactions from Frankie. Obviously, as we all know, Frankie was sent to Dr. Vegapunk's homeland, Ballador, where he basically did his training arc. Frankie explains how he saw all the works in the lab of Dr. Vegapunk, and he did not finish reading all through it. So he was really excited to see Dr. Vegapunk, because obviously he's an inventor. He's a cyborg. He's a mech, and Dr. Vegapunk is the greatest inventor or like scientist of all time in this world. So that's kind of expected here. We get the usual reaction as well from Sanji, of course, seeing a woman figure. Beautiful woman, the perverted reaction as always, and Usopp being excited about the giant mech that saved him, having to wanting to show this to Luffy and Chopper. Obviously, they do have that always amazed reaction every time something cool is happening. Like the kid reactions. That we always see with this series. But as we all had doubts previously last chapter that Dr. Vegapunk that was introduced as the female figure was not Dr. Vegapunk, as we obviously know, that is correct. And obviously Robin, we also have Robin here questioning Dr. Vegapunk being a woman, and especially looking like a young woman, given that Dr. Vegapunk has been around for such a long time. So we basically get confirmation here. Dr. Vegapunk, this figure, this model, confirmed that this body is not the main body, but this is the model Punk 02 or Dr. Vegapunk Lilith. So now that is interesting, because that now it's confirmed that there is multiple Dr. Vegapunk or Dr. Vegapunk model out there. So how many do we have? So that's that's one of the questions that we will watch out for. So continue with the chapter. Go. So apparently this model Lilith, was not there to save Straw Hats, but she was there to loot the valuable stuff that Straw Hats has. She even brought out the mechanized sea beast surrounding the Straw Hats, basically saying that you guys have no chance. I am here. This is my territory. You guys have no chance at all. Which is pretty cool, seeing all the mech beasts. We have one that looks like Chopper as well. We have different different animal looking creatures, mech beasts here. Pretty cool. While this isn't going, she gets a call. She gets a call from another Dr. Vegapunk model, which is Punk 01, Dr. Vegapunk Shaka. So this is the first model. Explain to Lilith that she fucked up. Like, this is Straw Hat Pirates. This is Luffy's crew, a newly appointed Emperor crew. What are you doing? Like, what you doing? But that, like, when Dr. Vegapunk Atlas Shaka mentioned that, it was just like, wow, You know it. I know it. The Emperor, baby. We Emperors. Emperors are Emperors now. You don't fuck around with Emperor Crew now. This is real shit now. You know. But yeah, like I said, I was previously mentioned that Lilith thinks she has the upper hand, and we get Shaka explaining here as how Zoro and Robin was just there, was just like calm, ready to end Lilith basically. It's crazy because it is true. We get Robin with his with her position doing those, ready to attack whenever she needed, and then Zoro holding onto his swords and ready to cut down Lilith and end her right there and then. This is basically, as we all know, uh, Luffy, Junpei is away, so they are basically the more reliable ones here, being Zoro the second in command, and Robin pretty much one of the most reliable crewmate as well. Given that Sanji always has this reaction towards women, so we can just count him out during this time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Zoro says something interesting here, that he wants something from Dr. Vegapunk. So what does that mean? What does Zoro wants? What do you guys think? Do you guys have any idea? Because I'm really curious, because I don't have any idea at all. Does he have something to do with his swords? Does he have a history with Dr. Vegapunk? So that's something to watch out for, something to look out for. I don't know myself, I have no idea. But guys, if you guys have any idea, let me know in the comment section down below, please, please, please. Guys, and then we basically get a moment here where Lilith realizes that no, she doesn't have the upper hand at all, and she definitely could die there and then. But yeah, we get Shaka, model Shaka, Dr. Vegapunk model Shaka, telling him to bring the Straw Hats to her himself because he has an interest with the crew. So that is definitely interesting. I didn't do that on purpose, but I have a feeling that Dr. Vegapunk might actually help out the Straw Hats here. Could it be possibly that he might help them out in getting better, getting stronger? Maybe like I'll make a video about that, so leave that for another video, I think. But guys, we go back to Luffy, Bonnie, Chopper, and Jinbei. We see them traveling further the island. We finally get a confirmation on that Bonnie is Kuma's daughter. I think most people has expected that as well. That's most people's theory is that Bonnie is Kuma's daughter. But obviously we have the other theories where Bonnie is the mom, the wife of Kuma or something like that. Given that she can transform into an older persona and a younger persona. So we have that, but now it's confirmed Bonnie is Kuma's daughter. Yeah, it just makes sense because it just felt like very personal in terms of a daughter and father relationship. So it kind of just makes sense now. We get her mentioning that she ran into Sabo at Mary Joy's. So I think it's to be expected that we will definitely get a flashback on what actually happened there between Sabo, Kuma, and Mary Joyce when they tried to rescue Kuma. So very interesting. Something to watch out for, as I said. Now, guys, the big reveal of the island, as I said before. This crew, Luffy, Bonnie, Jinbei, and Chopper, is exploring the island. They finally make it to the surface and to the main part of the island. We get this futuristic island that reminds me of kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog world for some reason. Is it just me or? But yeah, we got this island with giant robots. We get space monsters. We get rocket ship building looking buildings, and Luffy being as always getting excited whenever he gets into a new island, start to dry jump over the space monster, but they eventually realize something is wrong with each of the buildings, the space monsters here. They keep passing through them, so they realize that they are holograms. Everything is a hologram made by Dr. Vegapunk. And one more thing is apparently that this island, given that it's supposed to be a winter island, is pretty hot. It's not winter at all. So we find out that there is a massive aircon inside this island as well to keep the temperature tropical. So I mean, like, is that even a surprise given that Dr. Vegapunk created Seraphim's alternate DNAs? That's just easy clap for him. That's not a surprise. We got a huge childlike figure appears as Luffy says, as big as Kaido apparently. Thinking it's another holo, Luffy punches this kid, and obviously since it's not a holo, this punches him back. So that's pretty funny. This 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 kid, this figure, childlike figure, explains how the island, more about the island itself, more about the inventions of the island. She is basically saying that she has a photonic gloves that allows her to physically interact with light, being a that which means she is able to touch all the holograms in this island. As we all expected, or by this time, like from what we can see anyway, that this is another model of Dr. Vegapunk. So Punk 06 or Dr. Vegapunk Atlas, to be more specific. Guys, now Bonnie, for some reason, when she saw this figure, knows that this is not Vegapunk. So is it possible that Dr. Bonnie has seen the real Dr. Vegapunk, the actual figure of Dr. Vegapunk? She doesn't seem to think that this figure is this is just a model of Dr. Vegapunk, but seems like she has seen Dr. Vegapunk herself, so something to watch out for. Again, guys, the last part of this chapter, probably the most important one and the most biggest reveal, probably not the biggest reveal, but like the most important one of the chapter. We get a Navy ship currently in the New World sailing the seas, and guess who's back? Back again. Rob Lucci's back. Back again. Rob Lucci is back, baby! Cipher Pol Aegis or CP0. Together with Kaku and Stussy. This is not something I did actually expect them to come back, or during this arc. I never expected them to show up in this arc. It wasn't on my radar at all. But guys, as we all know, this CP0 Cipher Pol was recently seen in Wano arc during the war, trying to kidnap Robin and trying to interrupt the fight between Luffy and Kaido. Kaku, Stussy, and Rob Lucci during the war as well. Wano, they were around the island of Wano, waiting for the island to finish. Don't really know what happened there, but as we all know, they were mentioning that if Kaido falls, they're gonna try to take over the island. So nothing happened anyway. So not sure where Oda went with that story or plot line. So I don't know. Maybe did Oda just forget, or that will be explained later on. Oh, not sure, guys. So we get Kaku explaining how Dr. Vegapunk, being the genius himself, separated himself to 6 models from Punk 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06 to have not just one genius but multiple genius, basically 7 geniuses, including himself, the real Dr. Vegapunk. So now it makes sense why we met like 3 other Dr. Vegapunks in this island so far. We'll definitely be seeing more of these models in the upcoming chapters. So you gotta keep an eye on it. Big reveal in this island is that CP0, Lucci, Kaka, and Stussy are also heading to Egghead Island to return the Seraphim Kuma, and they apparently have been ordered to kill Dr. Vegapunk himself as well as all the models. Interesting. This is getting spicy, guys. This is getting spicy. One thing that Rob Lucci also says that is this in relation to what happened to Leloucha Island incident, where the island was basically destroyed from the map of the Earth, got completely gone by Im-sama. Could it be that Dr. Vegapunk created the weapon that Im-sama used? Is that something? Am I like reaching here? Like, is it not the ancient weapon Uranus? Is the world government trying to like cover up their tracks now? Do they not need Dr. Vegapunk anymore? It's very interesting. I'm excited for the next upcoming chapters. And guys, that's the end of the chapter. What do you guys think? What did you guys like the chapter? I personally did like the chapter, especially since we are back on the adventure side of the story, exploring new islands, seeing new characters. I love it. I love seeing a new island every arc. And guys, also CP0 going to Egghead Island. Is this gonna be a rematch between Rob Lucci and Luffy? Oh my god, I personally think that Luffy will just clear Rob Lucci easily, unless there's a he awakened the devil fruit. That's maybe a different story, but come on guys, like Gear 5, like That's a different beast right there, guys. But I will end that here, guys. Don't forget. Catch you guys later. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment in the comment section if you haven't already as well. Much appreciated, guys. I'll catch you guys later. This is all me. Watch out for the next video regarding Dr. Vegapunk and CP0. Catch you guys later. Peace out. Peace.